Good morning, comic fans. You're with the Comic Pusher at the Comics Club, Tampa and Brandon's favorite comic and gaming store. It is Wednesday, June the 2nd, not June the 1st. That's right, Alex. It is June the 2nd, and that is the best day of this week, of this June, because it's new comic book day. And wow, what a bunch of great stuff we have today. Oh my gosh. This is I'm hearing my voice again. How does that happen? We're going to knock that stuff out. All right, now, there we go. Now it's back to just me. Hope everybody's doing well today. Hope you're all having fun. It is a tall stack of comics today. We've got, oh my gosh, it is pushing about 7.5, almost 8 inches there, pals. We are looking at week after week of tall stacks. I mean, for a while there, you know, it was terrible. For a while there was a couple of weeks with no comic books, which is terrible. Last year, this pandemic has been a disaster for everybody. But I've got more than just comic books to show you today. And we've got Mr. Happy Secret Word coming up. We've got prize drawings coming up. We've even got some games to show you. Usually I don't have games to show everybody, but because my gaming shipments usually come in on Thursdays or Fridays. But and the show's, of course, on Wednesday. So I usually don't have a lot of gaming stuff to show you, but I got a couple of things in this week, and I thought that would be worth showing everybody, especially a couple of things because of just what's been happening with them lately. How you doing, Eric? Good morning. Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. Today is Wednesday, the 2nd of June, and in the first Wednesday every month, we have our prize drawing show. But before we get to that, some other stuff to show you. Prize drawings, we're going to be giving away in a little bit. Let's see here. Batman, we got Injustice, Gods Among Us, Year 4, the complete collection, and Batman. This is volume 5 of the Rebirth Batman. We got those to give away today. And also somebody will win a couple of copies of Stormwatch trade paperbacks. We've got Stormwatch, which volumes these are. Force of Nature and A Finer World. Force of Nature gives you issues 4 through 9, and this gives you issues 37 through 42. So some good reading there, and we'll give those away in just a little bit. But before we do, let me show you a couple of things that came in. If you are a trading card fan and you are into Dragon Ball's trading card game, we haven't had this in stock for a while. We haven't been carrying it, but the demand has been so big for all of the trading card games. It's just been huge. So we have those today. We'll be selling them by the pack. And if you're into that game, hey, great. We got some for you. Pokemon has been just insane. This is Shining Fates. We've been allocated these. We've been getting them trickling into us from our original order for a whole case. We've been getting one at a time. I think one week we got 2. This week we got 1. I think this might be the last one we get. But this is Shining Fates, the Elite Trainer box. A lot of people are seeking these out. I only have 1 box. It's first come, first serve, people. So get in here and get yourself some Pokemon Elite Trainer. So much going on. Stacks of comic books, games. Talisman Adventure, fantasy role-playing game. The core rule book just hit. It's a big old hardcover book, and it's just massive. It sells for $49.99, unless, of course, you're a discount club member at the Comics Club or a subscriber, or if you know the secret word, which this week happens to be stack. It was a big stack of comics. We got a big stack of stuff to show you today. And Mr. Happy, thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it. Everybody, the secret word is stack. And if you know the secret word, it gets you 15% off any single item in the store until next secret word comes out. If you're a discount club member or a subscriber, you get extra 5% on that. So you get 20% off any single item in stock. And that's right. The word is out. And the word is stack. The word is stack, everyone. Stack. And there's the word. We also have some great variants to show you. Speaking of variants, games sometimes come in variants, and this is the Talisman Adventure Fantasy Role-Playing Game Core Rulebook Limited Edition. This is the limited edition, and it is just black with the logo art on there, and a big, thick, beautiful leather bound. It's got these metal pieces in the corners. What a beautiful book. If you're into role playing and you like the collectible editions, this one's awesome, especially with these little metal pieces at the bottom. How cool is that? To protect the corners of the book. That is beautiful. What a great book. Wow. That's one you might just want to own just because it's such a beautiful book. And speaking of card games, Vampire the Masquerade Rivals expandable card game just hit. This looks pretty cool. If you're into vampires, or if you're specifically into Vampire the Masquerade role-playing game, well, we have a card game too. There was a card game for Vampire the Masquerade years ago, but that went by the wayside, and now we have a new one, Rivals. So if you're into that stuff, this is your day. Come here in the Comics Club and pick a couple up for yourselves. Also, now some people think this is a game and some people don't. I put this in the category of a game. Although some people say it's not a game, it's just a pastime. It's just something to do. What do you think? Is a puzzle a game? I think a puzzle's a game. This puzzle is based on the comic book Weird Science. It's a 1,000-piece puzzle, and it's got the old Weird Science. What issue number we got here? Does it tell us? Issue number 15 of Weird Science. But that's not all. We have another Weird Science puzzle, and this is issue number 16. The very next issue. Now that will be a fun puzzle to make. It's a 1,000-piece puzzle, and there's a series of these. As you can see, there's more of them out there. So great puzzles. Pick them up at the Comics Club. If you're into puzzles, what a great thing to pass the time. Sometimes, we don't have anything else to do, and the pandemic is, everybody's getting out now. Everybody's getting out more. Come on down to the Comics Club. Our staff is completely vaccinated, and we're not wearing masks. But if you want to wear your mask in the store, that's awesome. No problem whatsoever. And but our staff is no longer wearing masks, which is good. It's good to be able to go out and about. I still wear mine out in some places. When I go to the grocery store, I still have it on. And if I'm going to be any place where there's a whole lot of people, I'll leave it on, even though I'm fully vaccinated. Just, trying to do our part. So it is the first Wednesday of the month, and we're going to have our drawing in just a minute. Let me show you some of the graphic novels that came in real quick. This is Crypto, the Super Dog. That's a good one for everybody. Follow the exciting adventures of Crypto, Superman's pet dog. Skull Digger, Skeleton Boy. Trade paperback from our good friends at Dark Horse Comics. One of the hot books coming up, everybody's been buzzing about it, and all the back issues are taking off like a rocket, is Moon Knight. This is the Epic Collection, and it contains all kinds of stuff, including A Werewolf by Night, number 32 and 33, Marvel Spotlight 28 and 29, Defenders, Peter Parker, Spectacular Spider-Man, Marvel 201, issues that contain stories with Moon Knight in it for just a plethora of wonderful tales featuring Moon Knight. And he's going to be having his own comic book soon, his own title again. My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. This is Season 10, Volume 1. Here's a restock we got on Heroes in Crisis. If you have not read Heroes in Crisis, I was talking to one of our customers named Gary. He sometimes shows up in the show. If you're watching, Gary, hello. If you're not, that's okay. This is Heroes in Crisis. This is a story about one of the heroes who just snaps, loses his mind, and kills a bunch of other heroes. And it's a really great story. It's interesting. It's different. It's not like other stories. It's really well written by Tom King, and it's a great story. If you haven't read it, I highly recommend Heroes in Crisis. It's a really great story. Gives you a little bit more of the human side of the superheroes. So a couple more for you. We have Harley Quinn, Black, White, and Red trade paperback. you didn't get a chance to read the individual issues, well, there you go. You have a trade now to pick up on. And one more for you is Hellboy Universe: The Secret Histories. This book contains a lot of great stuff in it. If you haven't been into Hellboy, when you read it, you're going to be so happy you have. And you may have seen the movie based on the comic book, but read the comic books. Great stuff. Hellboy Universe. Here we go. We also got a pack, Blade Runner 2029, issues 1 through 4, Peach Momoko covers. This is a pack of 1 through 4, Blade Runner 2029, all Peach Momoko variant covers. If you're a Peach Momoko fan, this is the pack for you. And you get these 4 comics in the pack, all for only $19.99. What a deal. All Peach Momoko variant covers. So be sure to check those out when you get into the store. Of course, if you know the secret word, you get yourself a good discount off of them. And speaking of variant covers, we got in some awesome variant covers today. Hitting the floor. Let's see here. Betty Page, Curse of the Banshee. This is a 1 in 10 variant cover for Betty Page. Betty Page usually has several different covers of to choose from for their comic books, and this one is no different. There'll be a few more I'll show you later on of the regular covers. That was one of the variants. Vampirella 1992. This is a 1 in 10 Vampirella cover. Transformers number 30, 1 in 10. Non-Stop Spider-Man number 2. Does any of you? Yes, she does, Alex. Peach Momoko rocks. Have any of you read Non-Stop Spider-Man? I have not read it. This is the 1 in 25 Bachelot variant. It's I've heard various things. One of the things I heard was it's called Non-Stop Spider-Man, but it doesn't seem to be any great action going on, which is kind of odd. Who knows? Maybe it'll pick up. The action will pick up in issue number 2. This is Marvel Action Origins number 2 and a 1 in 10 variant cover. The Invincible Red Sonja number 2. The art by Perillo is just amazing. His artwork really is remarkable. Let me take it out of the bag here because we have so much reflection, so much light in this stupid. Look at that artwork. His artwork is consistently amazing. And not just because it's the female form. His artwork is amazing. Of course, it's always nice to see beautiful females painted like he does in almost, super realistic. But his artwork is quite remarkable. So wonderful to have artists like that working in the comic book world. Batman number 109. This is a 1 in 25 Federici. Harley Quinn there. I like it. I really do love his artwork. It's quite beautiful. Star Wars War of the Bounty Hunters number 1. This is a 1 in 25. They're calling the trading card variant. Are you a Boba Fett fan? This is the cover for you. Speaking of Boba Fett, also Star Wars War of the Bounty Hunters. You need that one? Yeah, everybody needs one of those, but we only have one. First come, first serve. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. We have War of the Bounty Hunters, number 1, 1 in 25 variant. This is a lineal Francis? U. Y-U is his last name. Lineal. So here's another view of a bunch of bounty hunters, it looks like, with Boba Fett right there in the middle of them all. So there we are, the Peach Momoko, the various variants for the day. And let's get to that stack of comic books in a minute, but let's do the prize drawing next before we get to that big stack. And to be in the prize drawing, all you got to do is leave a comment down below after the show. Not in the chat, but in the comments down below, and you'll be entered into our monthly prize drawing. And we hold that the first Wednesday of every month. I've noticed looking at the history of our comic book, our show, our Good Morning Comic Book Fans show, and it's interesting because I have the most stuff to show and do the first of the month, but it's the first of the month that we seem to get the lowest viewership. And I don't know if it's because it's the first Wednesday of the month or what's going on with that, but that's when we seem to have the fewest people watching, when I have the most stuff to show and do on the show. So I don't know, should I move the drawing to the last of the month, to the middle of the month? Would that be better for everybody? I don't know. We'll find out. You tell me your opinion of it. Give us that information in the comment down below after the show. Leave that comment. So we're going to be doing our drawing, and we're going to be doing it on our wheel that we have set up, and we've entered everybody's names and everybody who left a comment. And for any of our Good Morning Comic Book Fan shows, we do it every Wednesday live at 11 a.m. If you can't catch it live, catch it on the rewind, and you get entered into our monthly drawing by leaving a comment. You get one entry per episode. So if you leave multiple comments after the show down below, only one of them will count toward an entry. So let's see here. So we got everybody's in there. We're gonna do our spin here. Let's see how this works out. Let's sort it. Let's get it all sorted and shuffled. We'll shuffle it up real good. And then let's see here. Shuffle it a couple more times, make sure. And let's see here. Okay, that looks good. Let's shuffle that up. And let's see who wins. Good luck, people. And this is for the Storm Watches. We're doing those first. Storm Watch. Storm Watch. Storm Watch is going to Scott. Scott Eaton. Congratulations. You are a winner of the 2 Storm Watch. You're the winner of these 2. Congratulations, Scott. I think that's the second time you've won with us, right? That's awesome. Congratulations. All right, let's see who wins next. Congrats, Scott. Let's see who wins this next one. We are going to remove all instances of Scott for this next one. And we're going to shuffle it up again a few times, shuffle it up, and then let's spin it. Who's going to win? Who's going to win the Batman and the Injustice? Let's see. Oh, look, Alex, could it be you today? Is it you, Alex? Alex, you're in the house, and you are a winner. Congratulations, Alex. You are our second prize winner today, and personally, what I would say is the better of the 2, Batman and Injustice. Congratulations, Alex. You are our winner today. So congratulations, people. Congratulations to our winner. You are the winner, Alex. Congratulations, my friend. I'll have that in your box. We'll have yours in your box, Scott. And better make a note, make sure I don't mix people's up. I've done that before. So Alex gets the Batman and the Injustice, and Scott Eaton, you are the winner of the 2 Wild Storms. Good job. Thank you for commenting. As you can see, there's not a whole lot of competition. You have a better chance of winning the lottery here. How cool is that? Now, let's get to this week's comic books and this sizable stack we've got this week. It is a sizable stack. But, you know, I read a study recently, and the study indicated that 93% of people's general impressions of other people is how tall their comic book stack is. So if you want to if you want to impress people, if you want to impress people, show them the stack. Show them the size of your stack at the comic book shop. You know, when you're standing up there and you've got your stack up there, and then the next guy comes up and he's got his stack. Who's got stack envy? Who's got stack envy? The guy picking up his meager 20 comics, or the guy picking up his 60 comics. I remember when I used to be on the other side of the counter at the comic shop, and I would go to my comic shop. At the time, Thursdays were New Comic Book Day, and I would go there. And before I did this, I was the editor of a magazine, and I made real good money, and so I spent a lot of money on comic books. Of course, why not? I had no kids, and I was the editor of a magazine, so I would go there every week, and my stack, you know, it would look like this. It would look like this would be my stack. And people would just look at me and say, what the hell? This guy, every week he comes, he buys this massive stack of comic books. But it was an obsession that turned into the Comics Club. And here we are, 32 years later, still pushing comic books to everybody. So let's get at it, guys. We have Heroes Reborn this week, issue number 5. And we have several different covers to choose from, of course, because that's what they do. That's what they do. Heroes Reborn issues. Heroes Reborn number 5. And Nighthawk gracing this one. Let's see. And of course, the action figure cover. Got to have those, right? Got to have those action figure covers. Lots of people collect those. And Star Wars Bounty Hunters is the big hot crossover going on right now. And I showed you the variant covers for that. We got Boba Fett gracing the cover there and here. Dr. Aphra on this one. And there's Boba Fett punching somebody. Does anybody know who this guy is? He's getting whacked in the face by Boba Fett. And, of course, the action figure, Boba Fett. Got to have those action figures, right? Right on. Immortal Hulk is counting down to its final issue. You know, this is issue number 47. And in this issue, I believe it is in this issue, he goes up against the Avengers. And this is issue number 47. And number 50, issue number 50 will be the final issue of the Immortal Hulk. Are you a Betty Page fan? Today is your day. Betty Page, The Curse of the Banshee, number 1. Whoa. Cosplay. It's a Banshee coming at him there. And, of course, draw your own Betty Page. Blank cover. How cool is that? And yes, Alex, you are the winner. And just so you know, everyone winner when they shop at the Comics Club. Let's get that on there. There you go. Everyone's a winner when they shop at the Comics Club. And speaking of the Comics Club, please do visit http www.comicsclub.com. We do, I believe I believe I got that right. Anyway, I don't know if it'll show up as a link or not, but cut and paste it in there. Go check out our website. We're putting up new stuff there all the time. American Knights. This is part of the Heroes Reborn. American Knights. This is introducing characters in alternate universes, alternate realities of the Marvel world. This is Bliss. That was issue number 8 of Bliss. Trials of Loki, which shines a spotlight on Thor's arch enemy and most unpredictable villain, Loki. Well, thank you, Alex. Thank you for letting me know please do go check it out. Check out what we have to offer there. If you see something you want to buy in your local, just hit the local pickup. You don't have to pay shipping. And that, oh, by the way, this is Sam and his talking gun, issue number 3. And if you want to buy something from the website and you're not local, fine. If you are local, hit that local pickup and you don't have to pay the shipping. If for some reason you didn't hit it, you came in and picked it up, we can credit you for that shipping. But hit the local shipping and you won't be charged for it. This is Jenny 0, number 2. Interesting art on the back cover. Okay, so Marauders is in this week, and this is issue number 21. And we have a sideways issue. Never was a big fan of the sideways issues. Sometimes they do them cool. Sometimes, well, whatever. This is a cool cover, though. And you're cordially invited to the Hellfire Gala, and that's what this is all about. The Hellfire Gala. Go there to see and be seen amongst the superheroes. Iron Fist, the Heart of the Dragon, issue number 6. We got some Wakanda action here on the cover. Isn't she from Wakanda? I don't remember her name, but know her name. Volt Comics has Hollow Heart number 4. Hellions, not unlike its counterpart Marauders, has a sideways cover for us today. Hey there, how you doing, Alex G? Good to see you. Savage Avengers number 21. A lot of stuff going on that cover. Look at that. On the back, the United States of Captain America advertisement is real cool. Marvel Double Action. This is part of the Heroes Reborn. Marvel Double Action number 1. Heroes in an alternate world. Black Cat. Spider-Man's beautiful burglar villain, kind of like Catwoman. Black Cat number 7. She's got a big bag of loot there. Pursued by the Scorpion, I guess. And her and her cats. Marvel Action Origins number 2. A couple different covers here. We showed you earlier the variant cover. Good morning. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. The Boss 212. Her name is Okoye? Okay. So, Nonstop Spider-Man. We were talking about that earlier. Nonstop Spider-Man. Hellboy, Young Hellboy. Issue number 4 of 4. The last part of this series. The Young Hellboy there on the cover. Vampirella. I showed you the variant cover of this, the sketch. Here's the color version. Beautiful artwork. But here's the artwork that I like best. Look at that one. That's a good one. Are you a Buffy the Vampire Slayer fan? Issue number 26 hitting the stands today. They got a little quote in the back. You talk about slaying like it's a job. It's not. It's who you are. I had a friend years ago who was a greaser, back in the days where, ever watched the movie Grease, and the guys with the slick back hair, and they wore tight jeans and these pointed shoes or boots. I saw the guy went to visit. I saw him up in Michigan in the 80s. And he said that being a greaser was not a clothing style. It was a way of life. And he is still in his greaser mode in the 80s. And that's Red Sonja Invincible. Of course, number 2, we have lots of different covers. as always. Here's an interesting thing. Savage Dragon, issue number 259, shows us the North Force hitting. But also, we have the North Force number 0 hitting, which I have it in the stack somewhere. I thought it would be with the other one, but apparently it's spread out. But we got a couple different covers to that. And when I come across the other one, I'll show you. But it's sporting the exact same cover for its cover, which is interesting. Basilisk number 1. That hit the key collectors list this week, as did Everfrost. That's a good one. I like the art. Serial, this horror title. And Terry Moore, who does an amazing job of storytelling, he also does How to Draw, the expanded edition. Terry Moore's version of How to Draw Things. And that's his 2 main characters, Kachu and Francine, if you're fans of them. Okay. Amazing Spider-Man. Look who's back, the Chameleon. He was in the very first Spider-Man. He's the first Spider-Man villain, I believe, that we got introduced to. Amazing Spider-Man with Doc Ock there. The Book of Lyaxia is hitting issue number 2. Noctera has a couple different covers. Just a Jenny Frison. 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 I love her artwork. So, Vampirella, number 20. Some amazing covers there. And, of course, Perilla. Quite an amazing bunch of art there. Commanders in Crisis is continuing. Of course, they have multiple covers. We don't know who those characters are. They seem like they're having a nice day. That's Commander in Crisis. We're only halfway through this stack, guys. And I'm going to have to speed things up here. Tyler Boss's Dead Dog's Bite, Chapter 4. Got a couple different covers there. Walking Dead Deluxe has given us the color version of the Walking Dead. This is issue number 16. Oh, here's sorry. Here's another Noctera. It got slipped out of place there. These things happen. Orville. Are you watching Orville? Did you see the show? This is a comic book based on the show Orville, which is kind of like Star Trek. It's very different. Kind of, you got to see it. If you're a Star Trek fan, you'll probably enjoy it. This is Moths, number 1 from Upshot. You saw My Little Pony earlier, Friendship is Magic. Here's the regular covers for it. The hottest book on Earth right now is Batman Fortnite. And, of course, we have different covers for that. Batman Fortnite. This comes with a code inside that you can unlock skins in the game if you're playing the game at all. If you're playing Fortnite, this unlocks skins in the game. And after you've got all the codes of all 6 issues, good morning, Tim. Good morning, my friend. Good to see you in the chat. If you have all the codes, you get an additional code. And this is also going to be coming out in a hardcover, and that hardcover will have all 6 codes in it. And I think it'll be quite the collector's item because it has that double crossover. You have Batman, comic book fans, we got Fortnite fans all seeking this out. It's brought a lot of new people into the store. Had never been in the comic shop before or into comic books, but They're picking up that Fortnite. This is Out of Body number 1. Here's that North Force I was telling you about. This is North Force number 0. As you can see, it's the same cover that they did for Savage Dragon 359. So don't confuse the two. There they are. DC Comics, oh boy. DC has been slowly bringing back its titles. It cut out like a half of the titles that they were doing. They were doing 50-some titles. Now they're down to like 20-some, but they're slowly adding more. This is Batman number 109, and we have 3 different covers there. Green Lantern. This is issue number 3 of the new Green Lantern series. The Conjuring, The Lover. Horror from DC Comics. Crime Syndicate has a lantern on the cover for issue number 4. Another horror coming out of DC. They've had some good horror lately. This one is Tinian, and it is The Nice House on the Lake. I don't know how nice that house would be, considering. Batman, The Adventures Continue, Season 2, Issue number 1. Batman and Deadman swinging in there. Batman, Catwoman. They have 3 different covers going for that one. You got the whole team there. Every character in the show. Every character in the book. So we got Justice League number 62. Swamp Thing number 4. That's a good one. If you're a Swamp Thing fan, got to be happy with that cover. That's pretty cool. Okay, Suicide Squad. This is issue number 4. Sensational Wonder Woman. Awesome cover there. Wonder Woman battling. Man Bat. We wrapping this up with issue number 5 of the 5-part miniseries of Man Bat. Batman, The Second Son. This is a 4-part series. This is issue number 3. And last from DC, we have Crush and Lobo. This is the Pride cover. This is number 1 issue. Crush and Lobo. Crush is Lobo's daughter, if anybody's wondering. Hence the family resemblance there. And last but not least, we have number 2 issue of By the Horns from Scout Comics. So as you can see, a lot of great stuff, guys. A lot of great stuff came in. We have our prize winners. Congratulations to our prize winners today. Don't forget the secret word is stack. We also have our mystery boxes still available. If you're not local, look on our website. You'll see them on there. If you are local, we have a few left. We sold out of... So we have boxes A through M, and we've sold out of boxes A and B, completely gone. Some people coming back for seconds. They got such a good deal. So check those out, our mystery comic boxes. That covers everything for today, guys. We had a little bit of everything, comics, games, and toys. I mean, did we have a toy? Well, yes, we did. You've been watching me open these things because I'm having so much fun with it. I love mystery stuff, to open up mystery boxes and mystery. This is a mystery of the Thanos Stones Battle World Battle Ball. And this one's sealed. But I'll tell you what, the first person who comes in and knows the secret word and says, I want that ball. You got to know the secret word. And you got to say, I want that ball. And this sealed ball will be for you. So there you go, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. Don't forget to hit that like button. And don't forget to tell your friends about us. Hit that notification bell so you know when we're coming on next. And remember, read. It brings out the hero in you. Thanks for joining us, guys. We'll see you next time at the Comics Club.